Alright guys, today I am quickly re-recording this. Realize I recorded it without my mic on. Kinda angry about that, but... Alright, yeah. Monarch VEGITO. So happy I got this. This unit looks sick. But yeah, so on placement, 11.62k, 4.8 SVA, 21 range. And then, alright. On to passives. Hope of the Universe. This unit gains a gauge. On attack, the gauge fills by 25%. And let me turn this off actually so I can finish reading. When this gauge is filled, this unit can swap to its counterpart, as you can see right here. Then the hero arrives. Damage 50% on entry after swapping for 40 seconds. When this unit swaps in, it stuns all enemies in its radius for 2 seconds. And then here it comes. If no enemy is in range, this unit starts gaining damage and range at a rate of 1% per second, up to 100. And when this unit attacks, this value resets to 0. As you can see this happening right here. And as you can see, cool little detail. He is currently Super Saiyan right now because he doesn't have the swapping buff. Anyways, on to Vegeta. Alright, unit gains a gauge. Same thing. The villain arrives. SPA minus 30% on entry after swapping for 40 seconds. When this unit swaps in, slows all enemies in range by 40% for 10 seconds. And then Prince of Pride. Every time this unit attacks, you gain 2% damage up to 40%, and this value carries over between swaps and fusions. And then another thing with this character, they carry over upgrades on everything. So as you can see, pretty cheap, 40, what would that be, 50, 60-ish? I believe so. Pretty cheap considering, like, for example, Gogeta's like 160 something K, I think, the max. Yeah, but anyways, I will let this build up. I will get VEGITO out and get back to you. Alright, since it's so late in the Infinite, I finally got him out, but yeah. So, as soon as you swap into him, he gets this 100% damage buff. That puts him to 40k DPS as soon as you swap in. This dude is absolutely ridiculous. And looks like I was wrong. He is about as expensive as Gogeta, it seems, in that range. But I feel like he's definitely way better. Because as you can see, this is with the 100% damage on entry. So after that he gets 20% damage, 20% SPA reduction, 20% range. And yeah. So yeah, this is his stats as it would be max upgrade usually. Because I doubt you're gonna have, well, like 124k just sitting there in progressive stuff. But next passive, alright. If an enemy would attack an ally, it attacks this unit instead. Anytime this unit is attacked, increases range by 3% up to 30%. And then attacks inflict rupture. As you can see. Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah, prevents enemies from regenerating permanently, which is stupid. Especially for the new story stage, legend stage, etc. Because he just looks absurd. And then attacks ignore 50% of enemy damage reduction anytime an enemy attacks or applies a status effect on this unit. Perform a counterattack on that enemy. And I wonder if it's like Chan, kind of. Alright, obviously it's like Chan. She also counters and stuff. But it doesn't say for X% of damage, so I wonder if it's just for his straight attack stat, which would be ridiculous. As you can see, he attacks so fast that you can't even really like get a good glimpse of him. I'm gonna stop spectating, but you get the gist. Unit is stupid. I feel like he could be the best unit in the game, but again, he is around as expensive as Gogeta is, so keep that in mind. You might not be able to get him out of progressive. I haven't tested it yet, so not sure, but anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.